I rise today to also express my disappointment with the fiscal year 2024 budget submitted to Congress by President Biden. As a fiscal conservative, I have serious concerns about the direction this budget proposes to take our country. It fails to address the real needs of our nation and instead doubles down on failed policies. Americans continue to suffer from the worst inflation since the Carter administration. Inflation set off by President Biden's reckless tax and spend agenda. Consumer prices have risen 15% since Biden took office. These are real numbers. People in my home state of Mississippi and across this country continue to see their hard-earned savings dwindle and their paychecks stretched thin by higher prices for everything from groceries to gasoline and basic utilities. After 2 years of trudging through this economy, Americans truly need help. However, President Biden's budget will do anything but help. The president's $7 trillion budget for 2024 will result in massive spending increases that will further exacerbate our already significant debt and deficit problems. Remember, reckless spending is a major reason prices took off in the first place. We simply cannot afford to spend at this level to continue passing on the burden of our current and growing debt to future generations. What's more, this proposal includes $4.7 trillion in new or increased taxes, the largest tax hike since the 1960s. These tax hikes would stifle economic growth, discourage investment, and ultimately harm the very people the president's budget is supposed to help. The president is asking Congress to hike the individual federal income tax rate up from 37% to 39.6%, not including the surtaxes with that. This proposal would push tax increases on even more hardworking Americans. Make no mistake, this proposal does not tax the rich, as my colleagues across the aisle love to say. It raises taxes on middle-class Americans.
Yes, friends, it has been announced. It is on the way. Over the next few months, many can finally expect to receive another inflation relief payment, and these checks can range from $500 to $1,000. But there will be stricter eligibility requirements that you will need to meet in order to qualify. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, I will be announcing 2 winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Residents in Missouri could be in for a $500 per person check as part of a new stimulus tax rebate plan supported by the Senate. The reasoning behind the stimulus tax rebate is to help Missouri residents cope with the rising levels of inflation in the United States. It is an issue that is affecting many other countries in the world. The plan appears to have widespread support so far, but in order for it to become a reality for residents, there will still need to be a vote by the House of Representatives and Governor Mike Parson. The main source of confusion around a stimulus tax rebate is often the eligibility of local residents. In this instance, individuals earning under $150,000 a year and married couples making under $300,000 will qualify for this payment. The payment made is adjusted for people's marital status, so individuals will see a payment of $500 and married couples will receive a payment of $1,000. There is a chance that refunds will be prorated in order to keep the overall amount paid out by the state under $500 million. The House actually has a similar proposal that it wishes to discuss. That proposal would mean there are no income requirements for the payment, and there would be a $1 billion cap before the payments are prorated. A key factor of the plan is that in order to be eligible for the payment, residents have to have paid taxes in the past, showing they have contributed to the public purse, which is where the money would come from. The crisis has resulted in a time of serious financial hardship for those towards the bottom of the ladder, hence why payments of this variety can be crucial to so many. Georgia residents will soon have a little extra money put back in their wallets. Governor Brian Kemp on Monday signed Bill HB 162 into law, which gives a special state income tax refund back to Georgia taxpayers for the second year in a row. The special refund was accounted for in the amended 2023 fiscal year budget, which was signed by Governor Brian Kemp on March 10th. And as a result, there's over $1 billion in surplus funds on its way back to taxpayers in Georgia. So Georgia taxpayers who filed returns in both the 2021 and 2022 taxable years are eligible for the refunds. That means you lived and worked in the state of Georgia for both tax years. Single tax filers and married individuals who file separately may receive a maximum refund of $250. Head of household filers will receive a maximum refund of $375, and married individuals who filed joint returns could receive a maximum refund of $500 based on an individual or couple's tax liability. According to a recent news release from Governor Kemp's office, the Department of Revenue will begin issuing the refunds within 6 to 8 weeks. For those who file their taxes on or before April 18, 2023, the Department of Revenue is expected to issue the majority of refunds by July 1st, 2023. So, dear friends, if you live in one of these states, please make sure that you get your refunds or rebate checks this year. Over in the state of Idaho, a group of Republican legislators has combined elements of two separate property tax bills into one, with hopes of addressing one of residents of Idaho's top priorities before state legislators attempt to adjourn the 2023 session before the end of this month. The Idaho Legislature's House of Revenue and Taxation Committee voted to introduce a new property tax bill that combines elements of House Bill 77 and House Bill 79, which were both introduced on February 2nd, but has not advanced since then. The bill uses money from a variety of different sources, including a projected state budget surplus and the tax rebate fund. It takes a portion of the funding and applies it to a homeowner's relief fund to apply for a credit to the property tax bill that homeowners receive every year on their primary residence with a homeowner's exemption. The bill uses money from a variety of different sources, including a projected state budget surplus and the tax rebate fund. So it takes a portion of the funding and then applies it to a homeowner's relief fund to apply a credit to the property tax bill that homeowners receive every year on their primary residence with a homeowner's exemption. Well, my amazing and most awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Sunday. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. Friends, if you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway, which is scheduled for Friday, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Sunday.